Hey guys, I wanted to make this video for basically anybody working on a 6.0 or works on them a lot. I wanted to give this information because not a lot of people know this about the 6.0s. And it could make you some money in the future to kind of save the customer some money, or you could do it this way instead of whenever you're deleting it and doing it with the kit they send you. So normally when you delete a 6.0, you're deleting a cooler. The EGR cooler is getting deleted. And normally what the company will do will send you an adapter that eliminates this whole pipe altogether, right? So they'll send you like something that looks kind of like this right here, because you still need this part of it. And what it does is it'll hook around, and here's your oil cooler right here. Instead of it being like all this right here, it'll hook around, and it'll come around and hook to your oil cooler right here. And it'll eliminate this altogether. Well, I don't recommend keeping it that way, and I don't recommend using that J-pipe that hooks around like this, because there's something very important that this does instead of transfer exhaust and coolant. There's another purpose for it, and putting that J-pipe in puts the other part at risk of breaking. So I'll explain it to you. So if you keep this in, what you'll do is to delete it. What you'll do to delete it is you will get you some freeze plugs, and you want them to fit tight in here. So you get a freeze plug that fits tight, and you'll hammer it down to where you could put a weld right in here, and you'll just weld it in, tack weld it in, or I would put a little bead all the way around. And then once you do that, then you'll, on this end, there's another freeze plug, different size. I'll try and get the sizes of the freeze plugs, and I'll put them in the comments of this video. But you get the other freeze plug, and you'll hammer it in right here. And I just tacked this one in. You could just tack it in. It fits pretty tight, and as long as it's tacked in there, it doesn't come out, and you got it hammered in. I'd have about 1/8 of an inch of lip there whenever you hammer it in. And when you tack it, you'll have a little room there to tack it, because you got to have a gasket here. You don't want anything right here, because you still need that gasket to seal here. So now that's deleting this without using that dumb J-pipe in there. And I'm going to tell you why you want to do that, right? The reason why you want to do that is if you eliminate, you go ahead and delete it this way, this hooks into that Y pipe in the back, right? And what keeping this in here and hooking this to the Y pipe, it keeps that turbo from torquing too much and breaking the Y pipe in the back. Now, if you work on 6.0s, you know what I'm talking about. You'll have a truck come in and it's got a broken Y pipe. Chances are this is not in there, if you're seeing that. Because what happens is that turbo has so much torque, so much pressure, that it's torquing that Y pipe, because this is not in there. And this being in there helps keep that Y pipe, because this hooks right here on this end, hooks into that Y pipe. If you don't have this in there and you have the delete, it has a little cap on it, and of course a gasket. But keeping this in there, whenever this is in there, it's going to keep the whole thing stable, so it's not torquing the Y pipe every time you gas it, especially if it's deleted. If it's deleted and you have that J pipe in there, and every time you gas it and you got a tune in it, that turbo's working, and there's a lot of torque to it. There's a lot of pressure there. So without this, it's busting those Y pipes, and you know what I'm talking about if you work on these. So I recommend deleting. Buy you one of these coolers. You can buy these coolers online. They're cheap, and you can buy it actually with the oil cooler. I bought this one with the oil cooler. You go on eBay, make sure you get a Dorman one if you're going to order one. Dorman will either have the orange hard gasket or the purple hard gasket. Otherwise, I would recommend buying these gaskets from Ford. You can go ahead and use the oil cooler, but you would need to get the gaskets from Ford, because those little light blue ones, they're no good. So, and then it'll also come with your kit for the seal on this, and it'll come with some new turbo bolts, your oil drain pipe for the turbo. It comes with all gaskets. It also comes with new intake gaskets as well. And the kit's pretty cheap, and So this is the way I would if you're going to delete a 6.0 liter, this is the way I would do it. It'll save your customer a lot of money in the long run. And yeah, I just recommend doing it this way, man. I hope this video helps you. If it does, please leave a comment. And if you have any questions about deleting a 6.0 or anything, just holler at me in the comments, and I will also get you those sizes for these freeze plugs that you're going to need. You can get them at O'Reilly's or anywhere. They're going to be Dorman numbers, so I'll put all the information in the comments. So everybody have a wonderful day. If this video helps you, please like and subscribe. Bye bye.